future Giles, and everyone else watching this. I've ruined it now.
So we haven't really had any hiccups with building until we got to this. We anticipated a little bit of wobble, but not quite this much. So based on Justin's recommendations and our buddy Mike from Calgary, we're going to attach a bar from the foam pit to the bar structure, and that should help kind of shore everything together and make sure that it doesn't do this anymore, right?
I am sheeting the inside of duck box. It's almost done. We just need the pillars that stick up. We have to just sheet the insides and then cap the tops. So I'm trying to find ply that's gonna fit. But we're running out of scraps.
So this is duck box. We framed out this wall so you can do like climb ups and stuff on it, but we really wanted to get bars outside of the bar area. We felt like the bars were pretty isolated, so this is kind of the first of those bars that's going to be coming out of the back end of duck, and it's going to go from that corner essentially into this wall. So we're reinforcing this bit where the bar is going into so that the bar actually has something to anchor into. Okay, so we had to come up with a solution that fixed the wobble in the bars while simultaneously didn't defeat any of the usability we had planned around it. So because it was going side to side, we had to start running bars out this way. So we turned our floater into an attachment piece for a vertical and a horizontal, added some anchors into the pit, and then attached the whole thing right to the pit. So now any of the wobble going that way is pulling on this, and it's much, much stronger. So we got rid of a lot of that way, but we still managed to kind of maintain like a full swing through here. As well as, honestly, the design works really well just for playing out like from the top, actually using the bars.
So we're now at that phase of the gym where there's sawdust and all up in our business. Actually, we're past the halfway point on building now. Duck box here is the last big obstacle, and it's just needs to be finished and sanded. A little bit more work on the bars, and then that's it for our initial build out. From there, we gotta clean up all of this dust and sawdust going on. Get the place ready for painting, which will take a few days. but we are very much on track to be ready to go for our grand opening on September 7th, which is like crazy to think of. That's a couple weeks away.
We're heading to NAPC's this weekend, and when we get back, it's paint everything and flooring in, and we're good to go.
Yeah, first thing tomorrow morning, me and him and Ruben are gonna head to Vancouver, take a little break from all this for a minute, go see all of our friends at NAPC, and then as soon as we get back, it's hitting the grind once more. All right, we're done all the cleaning we're gonna do. We're tired, we're burned out. Let's go to Vancouver.
Let's go to Vancouver. Hey, we're in Vancouver now.
So obviously we're not back in the gym anymore. We are in Vancouver. Me, Jordan, and Ruben are here for NAPC, which is probably the biggest parkour event in North America and definitely one of the biggest ones in the world. Time is a luxury we can't really afford right now because we're trying to get a gym going ASAP, but we also felt it was important to still make an appearance at an event like this and talk to all of our peers and colleagues who also own gyms and get as much information and advice as we can. And also just seeing all of our friends. This might not be something we can do as often once we're actually running the gym. So we figured it was worth it to come here and just see everybody training.
So, as someone who is incredibly passionate and driven and determined to open a gym in the future, near future, far future, I don't know yet, but it's on my list and I'm gonna do it 100%. The Building the Empire videos have just been incredibly inspiring. They're not necessarily like proper educational step-by-step things, but for me just watching them is just every morning when they're out, I sit and I eat my breakfast and I watch them, and it's just like an extra dose of inspiration of like, oh shit, those guys are doing it, I want to do it, I can see how they're doing it, I can see the challenges they're going through, and yeah, it's just inspiration.